I finally got collision detection up and going. Well, partially. As you can tell, I ran into it. But I've got a few problems to fix. Like that. I'm just holding left. That's all I gotta do. Let go of left and guess what happens? Yep, he falls. And yeah, I know the water looks different too. That's because I've used the intertwine method, which looks a lot better. It was kind of in theory. But I wanna... Well, you probably know this world, right? And yeah, I've got bounce in here too. That's one of my favorite abilities. And yeah, I get collision detection with springs. But I don't have it for jewels yet. The jewels will be real easy to do for collision detection. It's just the platforms. There's more yet on top of what you just saw. Like, for example, that thing moves, right? Let's jump onto it. Well, that's not really the thing I'm after, but what it is that I'm trying to show you, he went right through it. Yeah, he went right through it. And yeah, he can walk over the edge there, no problem. That isn't a bug. What is a bug is that. Out of nowhere. I love that wagon wheel effect. What's that, you're probably wondering? Well, that's what the yellow spring does. Yeah, it really gets you up a lot. Okay, now watch the platform. Okay, notice the speed. This is frame advance mode. That's one full frame. Notice how it seems to be almost stopped. Okay, get a little faster. Here it seems almost dead stopped. And now it's going the other way. That's the wagon wheel effect. It's one of my favorites. But other than that, there really ain't much here that I've got going. But I need to get those bugs fixed, but I'm having a hard time figuring out exactly what is going on. Of course, I do know how to get them to follow the platform. That's actually easy enough. It's actually getting them to land on it. I've got a few different assortment of methods that I've got on hand that I've thought of for doing that. The first method I used was just to use the speed. But if I land on this platform, it's off into this odd corner instead. Like here, I'd end up clear off over here instead. Which, just ain't right. So, I've tried thinking up another method, and that was just happened to be the previous position method. Like, for example, here, he's directly above it, right? Next frame, he lands on it, right? Well, given that, and that he's not on either of the sides, well, getting the detection for him being inside the platform, that's easy. However, it's the offset that's really proving to be such a pain. Yeah, it's that bug. The wagon wheel effect. In case you're wondering, what do you suppose all this is for? Well, it's just to figure out and get the wagon wheel effect, which is among my favorites. Yeah, the 200. I can fiddle around with those numbers all I want. And by the way, just so you know, ever wonder why the character is rather small looking? Well, look at that speed. One frame. Look how much that moves. That is nuts. And just look how fast everything just zips by. This is 1/60th of a second, by the way. Now, you want to really go crazy? How about 1/960th of a second? Like you even knew what hit him. That is just how crazy that speed is. I love that wagon wheel effect. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the collision detection. By the way, no, I don't have Fallout either. Or at least I don't have that programmed in. Yeah, he went right through it like it wasn't there. But anyway, figure out what button it is. And just so you know, I don't have mechanics for the water yet either. As you can tell, it's pretty much the same. But there will be separate mechanics. What will the mechanics be like? Well, for one, you wouldn't be going at these kinds of speeds either. And second, and just so you know on the kind of speed here, just look how fast he can move. It's no wonder why I need this really small character bitmap image. Missed. That can happen in the actual game. But it gives you the idea on what I've got going here. Now, if I can ever figure out that collision detection problem... Ooh, just a little short. Well, anyway, you get the idea, right? Bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, I've changed the debug panel too, of course. But anyway, this video was created by Ulillillia. Thank you for watching.